In early June, we had high hopes coming into the season as a buck we called Trouble started showing up more and more recent. But my summer, unfortunately, had to take a turn for the worst, and I ended up in a pretty bad fall. After spending a few days and nights in the hospital, I thought that my archery season was going to have a huge delay and that I wasn't going to be able to hunt until November. Going into July, while I was laid up in bed and not working, I was able to put eyes on Trouble, where he was moving in the daylight, where he was deciding to bed at night. I was able to follow him around 24/7 for about 3 weeks. As it turns out, the hospital gave me a 10-pound pulling back restriction for my bow. But as it turns out, Dylan tended to be a bad influence on me and got me out to Bow Fest. And ended up shooting a few 3D courses out there in late July and kind of put a little more pep in my step to get me ready for bow season. Coming into September, Trouble sheds his velvet and stays on our property, thank God. He stays, me and Dylan get a set hung up for him. We get everything prepped and ready. The stage is set to kill Trouble on opener in September in northern Minnesota.
Alright guys, so it's opening day here in northern Minnesota. September 17th, we're just getting settled in for the evening hunt. Didn't do any hunting this morning. The buck we have is just patterned in. Over the last 2 months, he's been coming in pretty regularly at night, so hopefully it all works out. We got some bad weather pushing through. Didn't affect him last night, so it shouldn't tonight, but we'll see. He's been coming in the last 2 months about pretty solid. We've created a little kill plot over here and worked up a mock scrape here in the middle of June. He's been hitting that scrape super religiously. And if he just keeps up to it, we should be able to get it done tonight. So we'll just sit tight and see how it goes from here.
So it's about 5:20 in our set. We've only been sitting for about 2 hours, and I look to my left and I see Trouble. There he is.
Ready whenever you are, Kellen. Yep. Oh my God, dude. Dude, what just happened? Dude, it's like 5 o'clock. Oh my. Dude, he drilled him. So fast. Dude, are you kidding me? Yeah, dude, oh my God. Oh my. Dude, no way. I can't believe you just killed your target buck on opening day. It's over. We've been in the stand for like 3 hours. Dude, are you kidding? Dude, I gotta text Wyatt.
Alright guys, so we just killed him right there. Once I hit him, he swooped up to the right and then he started running into this tall, thick grass. So we're gonna go find first blood and start looking for him. We got some rain coming here that we're gonna have to kind of pinch us for time, but we gotta go look for him before we lose blood.
Let's go find him. Oh yeah.
Going right there.
Yeah, he's bleeding bad.
Schwacker cut him up pretty good. Through there. Oh, yeah, he's leaking.
It looks like it goes all down that edge.
Through here.
You got him? Oh, dude.
Well, here he is, guys. Tonight couldn't have gone any more perfect. He walked in about 5:30. We shot him at about 20 yards. He made about a 70-yard run over to the fence. We dragged him back in here to get a look at him. We've had a lot of history with this buck. started out last year with him just being around and eating all the acorns, and he stuck to the same plan this year. So it's really good to get behind him. And as you can see, we found his sheds probably about 3/4 of a mile from here last year. Found one a little later, so it got a little chalky and everything, but here he is, man. He must have put on 40 inches from last year. Just absolutely blew up, but a buck of this caliber it's awesome to be sitting behind this guy and sitting behind the Matthews, and everything worked out perfect. Had the swamp buck hiding us, and awesome. Schwacker did the job. The start of the 2022 season had a pretty bad beginning. But for this to come full circle and end up the way it did, I couldn't imagine anything more meaningful and proud to come from this ground.